Hi, this is Tawna Fenske. I'm a romantic comedy author and I have a brand new book out, and I wanted to share an excerpt with you from one of the opening scenes where Kate and Jonah are having dinner together after just meeting that afternoon. So without further ado. Wait, no, you don't have to do that. Kate made a grab for the credit card Jonah had handed the passing waitress, but she missed and ended up grabbing the woman's hip instead. Sorry about that, Kate said as she fished into her purse for the wallet. Please, let me... It's fine, Kate. Jonah grinned at her and caught her hand in his. He didn't let go right away. I'm not paying so you'll put out. The waitress giggled and hurried away, and Kate felt herself blushing all the way to the tips of her hair. She sat back in her chair with a grimace. Sorry, I'm a little out of practice at this, but you shouldn't have to foot the whole bill. I think I can manage, he said. She must have looked dubious, which was pretty lousy of her. Wasn't like she had any idea how much a bookstore owner made. Seeming to read her thoughts, Jonah grinned. I have other sources of income, he said, pausing long enough to scrawl his signature on the bill the waitress handed him. Reading upside down, Kate could see he'd left a generous tip. The bookstore isn't my only revenue stream. Oh, she said, that's good. She waited to see if he'd volunteer more, but he seemed to be done discussing his finances. She thought about what else she wanted to know about him. How long had his marriage lasted? Did he have any kids? Any tattoos or pets? Or don't be afraid to ask the blunt questions at the start of a relationship, Kate's brain quoted matter-of-factly from one of Dr. Brandt's older books. Someone who'd judge you for being inquisitive and straightforward isn't worth getting to know, and walking on eggshells only makes your toes cramp. It felt weird to hear the words echoing in her head now, considering this wasn't a relationship and she'd probably never see Jonah again. They both stood, and Kate tugged her cardigan tighter around her shoulders. The fall evening had turned chilly, and she shivered as she started up the stairs, leading from the courtyard to the street. She was conscious of Jonah right behind her and wondered if she had panty lines showing through the thin jersey of her dress. The hemline came all the way to her ankles, and part of her wished she'd worn something knee-length or maybe gone commando. Something's making you smile, Jonah remarked as they reached the stairs and fell into step together. Kate couldn't tell if it was a question or a statement, but she blurted her answer anyway. Underwear. He laughed as they headed back to the B&B. I guess that's something to smile about. Did you know 9% of American men have underwear that's at least 10 years old? Wow, she looked at him. So you might be wearing underwear purchased around the time you first legally bought beer? He grinned as his elbow bumped hers. Was that a roundabout way of asking how old I am, or a roundabout way of assessing my hygiene? Neither, really, just an observation. Kate shrugged as she sidestepped a crack in the sidewalk. I don't usually hold back if I have a question about something I want to say. That's a good trait to have, he said. Straightforwardness, I'm 36, by the way, and I bought all new underwear after my divorce. Kate laughed. That's an interesting post-divorce ritual. Not a ritual so much as reestablishing my identity, he said. She liked boxers, but I'm more of a boxer brief guy. Reclaiming your sense of self with underwear. I like it. Kate hesitated, not sure if she should press for more. But hell, he'd been the one to bring up the ex. So, you've been divorced a while? He shrugged. A year or so. Was it ugly? Jonah kicked a pine cone out of their way. Nah, it was pretty amicable. Well, as amicable as a divorce can be when one person gets fed up and pulls the plug and the other's just sitting there with like a dumbass wondering what the hell just happened. Which were you? She asked. The dumbass. He gave a funny little laugh. Probably part of the impetus for the divorce. Kate smiled to herself and tugged her cardigan tighter around her waist. I don't think dumbasses generally use words like impetus and amicable. So, that's a scene from At the Heart of It, one of the opening chapters. If you like that, I'm hoping you also like the book itself. So it's on sale now. You can grab it from Amazon. Have a great day.